شفت اليوم الصباح سيد وزير الأول وزير التعاون الدولي، عبرت لهم شيء على الموقف من الثورة التونسية وما هو هذا الموقف، وعلى المستوى الاقتصادي والتعاون الثنائي فماشي حاجات كونكريت.
Yes, I explained to them Britain's position. We think there is a great opportunity now for the people of Tunisia, and the United Kingdom wants to work with the people of Tunisia in developing that opportunity. We think we can help with the development of a democratic political system. We have a lot of experience with that. And there are tremendous commercial opportunities to increase the number of jobs and businesses here in Tunisia if the right environment can be created here for the future that attracts businesses and investment. So we have discussed those things in detail, and we welcome the steps the interim government have taken so far, politically and economically.
هذه أول زيارة لوزير خارجية بريطاني بل فترة بن علي كاملة. لماذا قررت الحكومة البريطانية مقاطعة نظام بن علي؟
Well, because I think now we have some real shared values of democracy developing in Tunisia, and we are a long-established democracy. So we see a greater opportunity for diplomatic links and economic links between the United Kingdom and Tunisia than we saw in the past. I am sending a signal by coming here and by being one of the first foreign ministers to come to Tunisia. I'm really saying to people in Tunisia, if you follow this up successfully and really bring about democratic elections, peaceful reform, peaceful change in Tunisia, and opening up economically, then there's a huge opportunity in relations with the UK. The fact that my predecessors did not come here during the Ben Ali time shows that they didn't think there was that opportunity there. But now there is. So I'm coming here really to encourage the opening up of Tunisia, which we think has now begun.
لو تجي الفرصة أنه يطلبوا أفراد من عائلة بن علي يستقروا في بريطانيا، هل تقبل الحكومة البريطانية؟
Well, that would depend on the individuals, that depends on their nationality and status, but I think this is quite unlikely, and I think that we will, of course, implement agreed asset freezes and penalties. We will work with the Tunisian government in all of those ways.
السؤال الأخير، نعرف أنكم تتحول إلى الأردن بعد زيارتك لتونس. شنو تقييمك للوضع في منطقة المغرب العربي وفي منطقة الشرق الأوسط بصفة عامة، وشنو النظرة الجديدة اللي ممكن تقدمها بريطانيا في علاقاتها مع العالم العربي بعد فترة توني بلير، وهي فترة ما كانتش عندها صدى طيب في أوساط الشعوب العربية؟
In the Middle East, I think it is vitally important that the peace process continues and that we make new efforts to bring peace between Israelis and Palestinians. And I think that is a very, very urgent priority. The United Kingdom is doing a lot of work to support that. In the Middle East in general, I think it is important not to think that all countries are the same. There are so many different cultures, political systems, and so on, so we must respect the differences between countries. We will always argue for good economic development and steadily more open and flexible political systems, but we must respect the fact that countries have to make their own decisions, that we cannot decide for those countries the pace and the nature of change. But of course, as the United Kingdom, we will always argue for respect for human rights, for political systems to steadily become more open. If they do so, it helps them to avoid violent change, such as we have seen here in Tunisia. If change can take place on a more steady pace, that can be the wisest way to do it.